What is going on, guys, and welcome back. Today we're back down at the river. We're going to do a bit of crayfishing, and a bit later we might go chasing for some cod. It's been a little bit since we've been cod fishing. Got the rods in the boat, the nets. It's a bit of a foggy morning. We'll get the boat in and head up to the honey hole. Sun's trying to poke through the fog. Pretty heavy on the river here still. As soon as we came around this corner, just cleared up straight away. Alright, we have made it up to the honey hole. So I'll start baiting up these nets and chuck them all in. Using the same bait as last time, just a bit of carp. Alright, net number 1. Number 2. Net number 5. Up head.
I mean neutral, isn't it?
Alright, net number 8, last one. Alright, so since it's a pretty foggy morning, 20 minutes to half an hour, I might flick around a wake bait, I reckon. Bit of a Topwater lure, silver, black, yellowy. So I'm just going to cast along these banks and between these snags and see if anything's around that wants a topwater. Alright, then a quick 15 minutes of that wake bait just above where we put the nets, but no luck yet. Yeah, I reckon we'll check these nets in a minute. Alright, it's been a little bit, so do our first checks, see what we got. It feels pretty heavy. And that's why. There might be one in there that we could keep, maybe. Yeah.
More active than last time.
6 in the first one. 6 crays. Right, start sorting them out. Small fella. Small fella. These other 3 kind of the same sizes. I reckon they will be small, too small. This one's 100 and just about 101. Alright, this one's just on the limit, so I'll send them back. Yeah. Yeah, there's no good keeping them if they're just barely. We like to make sure and go that little bit over. This one's a little bit bigger than the other one by like a couple mil. About 103. We'll chuck him in the bucket just to say we've got one so far. Yeah, that one's too small. And it's a female. We'll send them back. Nah.
So they're moving.
Yeah, 6 in the first net. It's pretty good. I could tell it was pretty heavy. One, 2, 3, 4. One might be a keeper again. Yeah, they are. We said that too. Couple more weeks, they should be moving a bit more. Looks like they have. Just based on our first checks this morning. So it looks like they're moving a bit, so you can't leave them too long at all, eh? Yep. Too small, I reckon. Yeah. They look very long, them ones. Look like a marin. 2 smaller ones in net number 3.
Yeah.
Oh, she's heavy. She's very heavy. Yeah.
Got 2. I'd like females, I reckon.
Looks like it. This one's a male. He looks a bit better size.
He does.
Yeah, it's about that one we got in the bucket. About 103. We'll chuck him in for now. Oh, she's heavy.
Yeah,
they've all been pretty heavy. These first checks. Oh, how many's in that?
I don't know.
My goodness. Yeah. Come on, get out. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll chuck a few of these small ones back. 1, 2, 3. This one's a small one.
That's a male.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
He looks nice.
Best one in the lot.
Yeah, he is the best one. About 108. These are nice size.
Beautiful.
Chuck him in here.
Need to keep.
Yep.
About another one.
Nah, this one looks a bit small.
Look too small.
Yep, too small. Had a boatload of crays already.
Have any in it.
One big fella.
It's a male too.
Is it?
I think so.
He's massive. No, it's a male.
There you go.
That's a big male.
It is.
Oh. He's less than 120. So he's just a keeper. He's close.
The upper size.
Yeah. Well, he's in.
Yeah. About 18 or something. You reckon?
Yeah.
Big,
But
nice.
yeah,
So that's our 4 already.
about 118. He's one of the nice keepers we've had so far.
Yeah.
He is,
That's
eh?
what we want.
One of the nicer ones. Last net, checks number 1.
Good. That's a nice one.
Same thing as this other one. It's about that top size. It's in, eh? Because it's not resting.
Yeah.
It's about the same. We'll keep this one too. Where do you want this one?
Let's put it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it there. This one looks a bit small, I reckon. Yep. Send you that. There we go. We got 5 in the boat at the moment for our first checks. So we'll head back to the bank and sort them out. Alright, we'll send this fella back. That looks like our 4. And we've got 2 top size ones and 2 decent ones at the moment. Pretty good first run. Alright, we'll keep these 2 buckets up here in the bank because we won't be upgrading those 2. Yeah, you can't take much bigger than that. One's about 118 and the other one's about 119. So they're just in the slot of 100 and 120. I've never seen a live one of these Murray oysters. They've always been dead on the bank. They don't know too much about them, but they're a fully protected species, and yeah, I don't think they know too much about them. Most people don't know about them either. Murray oysters or Murray mussels. But yeah, now that we got 4 ready, we won't worry too much about the crayfishing. We'll definitely do one more check at least, and I reckon we'll start trying a bit of trawling for some cod, and then later on when we head home I'll cook up those crayfish for a nice feed. Sounds like a plan. Let's see if we can get any upgrades. So we ended up with one more upgrade. It's about 105, so we'll send one of the smaller ones back and keep this one. I'm getting a bit hungry, so I reckon I might have some lunch. Got some chicken sandwiches. We cooked up a chicken in the fire yesterday. So this is just some of the leftovers. It was nice too. Absolutely beautiful out here today. Alright, let's see if we can catch a cod or not. We're just gonna trawl just where we've been crayfishing, and then we might pull the nets up and head back to the boat ramp, because there's a very nice stretch from the boat ramp and we want to give that a go trawling too. So Dad's gonna use Old Faithful Predator lure, and I reckon I might go this small black one to start me off. So most of the river has been shallow, or will be shallow, because there's not much water in the Murray at the moment where we are. Look at all the cray holes on the bank here.
Sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like Cray City over here. Alright, so we're just going to pull up these nets now, pack up all our stuff.
We've done a bit here, but we'll go down and do a bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in that one net. Another boatload here.
Keepers in today.
No.
One of the small ones. There's a big one, but we'll put that on.
There's a couple. Alright, it's all the nets pulled up.
You go on the fibre? Probably the me. You got a hole in your boat, mate. Good, I've got a dog anyway.
He's going with the 4 crays we ended up keeping. We got these 2 big ones in these buckets, and we got a couple decent ones in these other 2. They'll go good for a feed later, but yeah, I reckon we might go for a bit of a trawl down near the boat ramp. So yeah, I've switched to this yellow predator lure. Well, since the fog's lifted and the sun's out, it turned into a pretty nice day. Can't get much better day in winter. No luck for any cod, but at least we had a little try at it. It's been a while since we've been trawling for cod. Let's go hook this boat up. Yep. Might be enough from the boat to raise the river a bit. Alright, I think it's time to cook up these crayfish. I think we're just going to do a simple crayfish sandwich. A bit of butter and salt on them. It should be nice. So the first step's boiling them up. We've got to add some salt. Squeeze some lemon juice in there. And then chuck the lemons in. Gonna wait till it starts boiling and then we'll chuck our crays in it. Boiling nicely. Yeah. So we'll just let them cook for about 15-20 minutes. You'll know when they're cooked because their tails will start dropping off. Alright, they look about done. See that, how their tails come off the body a little bit? That little gap in between? Means they're ready. Got the beautiful bright orange and red colour on them. Let's start cracking them open and scooping all the meat out for our sandwiches. Juicy.
Yep.
So if you get them perfect, when you're ripping the claw apart, you can sometimes get a bit of meat on them. Didn't get much meat on it, but there we go. That's a nice one.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice one, eh?
Yeah, it's a beauty.
See that bit of meat on it? That's the closest you'd get to a mud crab lollipop down here. Also, if you want, you can take one of the other legs from down here and you can chew on them and get a little bit of meat out of them. Just using a skewer to dig all the meat out. Alright, so Dad's going to take all the meat out of the tails.
Should go okay. We'll see. Snap it about there. If it's cooked good, it should come out. And you do the bottom of the tail, like that. Then you should be able to maybe just poke your finger in the end there a little bit, give it a help, and out it comes like that.
That's all the shell.
It's all the shell, and then you just pull it apart and pull his poo line out. And that's good to go.
You go.
Probably have to give these a bit of a wash though.
Yeah. There's the tail meat out of them. We'll have to give them a wash. We'll keep the bodies because there's still heaps of meat inside of them. You can break them apart a bit more. And all in his legs. We're going to keep them for later. Take all the meat inside and start making the sandwiches. Just going to put heaps of margarine or butter on our bread, both sides. Got to have it like that. That's all the tail meat, and that's all the claw meat. A lot more on the claws. Break up one of these tails, put it on there. Just add a bit of cray meat on top. Now just a bit more salt on top. And she's done. And there we go. Crayfish sandwich. This is the most common way people eat them. And it's good. What do you reckon? Good.
Still my favourite way of having them, I reckon.
Just a simple but one of the best ways to have crayfish. Bloody beautiful. It's easily one of the best ways. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, why not check out some of my other ones, and I'll see you in the next one.